comment. Yeah, thanks for that, Bonnie. That is, that really that makes a connection that I think is fundamental. In order, ultimately, all our knowing and all our striving comes back to the human body on planet Earth, and that direct experience of being alive in nature, face to face with other human beings, which is why gathering like this is so important and has a meaning and an energy that you can't replicate on a little screen or even a big screen. Because you're confronted with the whole human being and you're confronted with the whole human situation which we're sharing at the same time. And technology is now separating us from this on a mass scale. To be in a wild place that is untouched by human hand is a privileged experience for a tiny few. Bonnie's had a large amount of this sort of experience on the oceans of the planet, but I'm sure she can testify the oceans themselves are increasingly massively polluted. So, in our concern with, we are a hyper-technological society and we've lost the connection to the most fundamental aspects of reality. All our wisdom, all our striving, all our economics, all our politics needs to keep coming back to that. Coming back to nature, coming back to the direct experience of being alive, unmediated. The key is being unmediated, being in the ocean, feeling the ocean on your body, not with a board, not with a jet ski, not even necessarily with a canoe, getting us close to the primal condition of what it means to be a human being, face to face with another human being in the same space at the same time. I mean, increasingly our educational system is separating, even in the classroom. You'll see a class of 20 to 30 kids with their faces in their computers and on their smartphones, and no one's relating to one another as having a shared experience.
Have you seen there's like a bunch of photos that have people and they take their phones out of their hands. So it's like a family eating dinner, but everyone's like on the phone and no one's
Exactly.
like, oh
Beautiful.
yeah, just like looking at the phone,
Right.
like stuff like that. You're just like, oh.
Right. Yeah, so, that's really what we've got to keep coming back to, because that's the point of we live our lives in our bodies and we live our relationships face to face. Ultimately, the most important relationships in our lives and the most important experiences we have are not mediated. They don't come through print, they don't come through book. They come face to face and they come in contact with life itself, with the earth itself. And we're accelerating exponentially away from this.
Do you see this as a trend that can continue?
I think we've reached the terminus with all these trends. I think we've got another 10 years to turn this whole thing around. All the points that I wish to make refer back to the uniqueness of our moment in time. I think there's a general sense that this is, in some sense, a fundamental turning point. This is end of days. And we're finding in our politics in the United States a reversion back to really primitive forms of a philosophy and a paradigm for the good life that is centuries old, that is defunct, that is dead. And this is what we see now, I think nationally, internationally, in many places, is the last gasp. The death throes, really, when a creature is dying and suddenly moves around violently and you think, oh my God, it's coming back to life, but actually it's going to be dead very soon. And so I think that this reversal that I'm talking about, economically, politically, with regards to technology, is imminent, and this takes place in consciousness through soft technologies and can take place quickly.
So we just touched on technology. So what? Maybe Bonnie can start. Like what relationship can we as individuals